Hello students, now we are here for the experiment number 10. Hopefully you have gone through all the details of experiment 9, that is the design of binary to gray code converter. You have already have been visited to the virtual lab that I have already provided a link on a WhatsApp, and also you have already appeared for the quiz that is related to the experiment number 9. Now we are going to proceed for the experiment number 10. The experiment is design and study of 4:1 mux and 1:4 demux. Now from here onwards I am directly going to demonstrate the actual practical performance. Therefore for the theory part you have to refer the NPTEL lectures week 4, that is lecture 16 and lecture 18. Lecture 16 is related to multiplexer, lecture 18 is related to demultiplexer. So now we are going to see the demonstration of the practical. So this is DTK-M2 multiplexer demultiplexer module, which can be used with this board, and we can study the practical of multiplexer and demultiplexer. So we have removed this breadboard and we can fix this S0 switch as an input for X0, S1 as an input for X1, S2 as X2, S3 as X3. We will use these two select lines, I6, that is switch 6, as C1. This is S7 or I7, that is C0. Output we will take from this T0 and we will use this O6 LED as a output. Now our connections are ready. We have connected selection switch S6 and S7, that is I6 and I7, to the select line C1 and C0, and this S0 to S3, that is I0 to I4 to 4 input lines, and output to O6. Now here if I turn on the kit, you can observe that the green LED over here is turned on, and you know that output LEDs are such that when output is low, LED will glow as a green, and if it is 1, it is glow as a red. Now here it is green, means output here it is 0. Now why it is coming over 0, that we will see. S6 and S7 position is 0 0, so C1 C0 are 0 0. If this is 0, you can see here is the inverter and this is going over to this AND gate, so here you will get 1. This C0 is also 0, so this is NOT gate. Here also you are going to get 1, so here it is 1 1. For all other AND gates, due to this C1 0, here it is going 0, here it is also going 0. Due to this C0, this AND gate is getting 0. So output of this second, third and fourth AND gates are 0 0 0. But output of input to this AND gate, here it is also 1 and input is here also 1. So output of this AND gate is nothing but X0 into C1 bar into C0 bar, that is nothing but here it is 1 1, so X0. So whatever the output you are getting, that is nothing but the X0 you are getting, and currently the X0 is connected to switch S0. Now the position of S0 is 0, so still other inputs are 1, but this input to the X0 is 0, therefore that same we are getting as an output because select lines are 0 0. If I make this input 1, you will find that this LED will glow now to red. If I turn it on, this LED is now red. So in the same way we will see, if I change the select lines, which output is sent to the output. Now if I change the position of select nouns, now 0 0 to 0 1, so 0 and this is 1. If it is 0 1 means what? X2 is sent to the output. So if I make changes to any other than X1, there is no change in the output. But if I change the input X1, if I make it 0 now, you will find here LED will change to green. Now I have changed the switch position over here, the output is changing. Now here it is, I have prepared the detailed truth table. Now when switch select lines are 0 0, at that time the output you are going to get X0 as output, when 0 1 X1 as output, 1 0 X2 as output, and 1 1 X3 as output. Now we will verify this truth table over here. Initially I keep C1 C0 0 0 over here, X0, this first switch position I will make it 0, others don't care. Now when X0 is 0, at that time output LED is green, means it is 0. Now I am making X0 as 1 by pressing this switch, output is 1. Now I make select lines 0 1 0 1. We know that when 0 1 is there, the X1 will be sent as output. Now current condition of X1 is 0, so therefore output is 0. If I make this X1 1, this switch S1 1, LED is now red, so for this combination output is 1. Now 1 0, if I make it 1 and this 0 1 0, the whatever the condition of X2, that will be sent as a output to the output line. Now what is the condition of X2 right now? X2 is 1, so therefore LED is red, so this row is now being there. Now if I make it 0 for above row, if I make it 0, LED is green now. Now for 1 1, I make 1 1 position, so whatever the condition of X3, that will be sent as a output. Now condition of X3 right now it is 1, so output is LED is red 1, this row. If I make it 0, I am pressing this S3, so whatever the condition of X3, that will be sent as a output, so LED now is the green. So this is a multiplexer. Whichever the select line condition, based on that the particular input line will be condition will be sent to the output. Now we have already completed the multiplexer performance. Now we are going to see the demultiplexer. This is 1 to 4 line demultiplexer. Here this is the one, T1 is the input, and D1 D0, these are the select lines. The one input to which output line it is to be sent, that will be decided by these select lines. Now before going in detail to this circuit, first we will see this circuit. Here in this circuit it is somewhat different than that. Here these are the AND gates. Here S1 S0 are the select lines, D is the input. Now here you can see this S1 bar over here, S0 bar over here, so the output Y is S1 bar S0 bar into D. So therefore whenever the input lines are 0 0, select lines are 0 0, at that time the input D will be sent to the Y0, because this will be 1 and this will be 1, so S1 bar S0 bar D, the input will be sent to the Y0. In the same way, this is 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. So based on the select lines input, the D will be sent on a respective output lines. Now this circuit which is used on this board, it is somewhat similar to this circuit. Only difference is that in place of these AND gates, NAND gates are used over here, and therefore at the input side also there is one inverter is used. Okay, and the S1 and S0, these are similarly over here. Only for the D1 S1 here it is replaced by D1. So D1 is here, the inverter and again inverter, means this is actually a D1 and D1. Here is a inverter, here is a inverter, means this black line is nothing but D0 and D0. Now we are performing the practical of demultiplexer with the plus, ground, then we are going to give select lines over here, that is D1. We will use this I6, D0, this I7. The input will be given from I9, the output Z0 we will see on this O3, Z1 on O4, Z2 O5, Z3 on O6, and we can verify this truth table over here. Now we turn on the kit. The D1 and D0 current condition is 0 0. The input is also 0. So now we can see when it is 0 0, the input T1 will be sent to the Z0, to this output. Okay, that you can also track it over here, that this D1 is 0 over here, so therefore this is 1. So here it is 1 over here. This D0, here it is also 0, so therefore it is over 1 over here, and T0, that is 0, that is 0 over here, therefore it is 1. So this is 1 1 1, and here it is a NOT gate, means it is a NAND gate, therefore we are getting 0, therefore LED is green over here, Z0. Okay, in the same way we can check. Now I will change this D1 and D0, that is 0 1. So this is 0, here it is 1. You can see it is shifted to Z1. If I make it 1 0 1 0, it is shifted to Z2. If I make it 1 1, it should shift to Z3. That is, this LED should be turned off, that is, it should be green, 1 1. So it is green. Okay, now if we give input 1 2 over here, then actually currently the T1 is being sent to the Z3, but we cannot make out over here because all the LEDs are turned on right now. But we have seen over here from these first 4 rows that the demultiplexer is the, depending on the select lines, the input sent to the respective output lines.